2 outs, bases loaded. Virginia High trails 4-0. The first pitch. Griffith lines one towards short, bobbled. 1 run will score. It skips into center field. Here comes Davidson. He'll score, and it's 4-2. Cody Griffith answers the bell. Eli Brading, the hitter, as he'll poke one to deep center field. Davidson on a dead sprint into the left center field gap. He dives. They'll say no catch as it hits the ground. Run will score as it's Chance Parker. Here comes Brading all the way to third. They're going to send him home. Here's the throw from Meredith to the plate. Hucks applies the tag. What's the call? Got him at home. They'll say, oh my, Brading never touched home plate. All right, welcome back. We've had a fairly quick few last half innings as a 1-2-3 inning for Battle in the bottom of the second. Another 0 thrown up by Braden Meredith in the top of the third, and our score is 5-1. We're here in the bottom of the third as Virginia High will look to get something going offensively, and it'll be the 9-1-2 hitters scheduled to hit. E.J. Hucks walks to the plate for his first at-bat of the evening. Hucks had struggled a little bit out of the gate, hitting .208 this season. What was the stat we had last night? He had 3 hits coming into play last night, picked up 2 last night. So he's working on adding to that batting average. First pitch from Gobble misses off the plate outside, 1-0. Again, Hucks, one of the key freshmen on this team, has done some nice work behind the plate this season for the Bearcats. 1-0 pitch. Hucks lifts one to left. Going back is Barr, and he will make the catch on the run as Hucks put a drive into that baseball, but it's going to go down into the book as a routine fly out the left.
Yeah, last night we saw Hucks hit one to right field that still questioning how that one wasn't caught, was caught. Not sure how that one played out, but this one was a strong one to left, kind of showing that his range on being able to put one on either field.
The leadoff man, Connor Davidson, in for the second time. He walked and scored in the first inning as he takes the first pitch for a ball. Davidson, the only senior on this Virginia High team, providing some leadership for this young baseball team. 1-0 misses upstairs. Davidson's got 9 hits on the year. He's tied for the team lead in runs. Well, and with the run tonight, he took the lead from his teammate Ollie Foy. 2-0 misses upstairs, 3-0. Davidson sure does get on base pretty well. .462 on base percentage, 6 walks on the season. He's been hit by 3 pitches too. And now another walk. So back-to-back walks for Davidson, and I do feel odd calling it walks when Davidson reaches on a base on balls because he sprints to first.
You didn't even finish the word walk before he was standing on first.
That's true. He loves to just sprint down to first base no matter what the circumstance. So Davidson stands at first base, 1 on, 1 out, and perhaps a chance for the Bearcats here. They don't need to get all 4 runs back necessarily here in the third, but you'd like to see him chip away at that 4-run lead, as now it's Devin Lathrop. He'll hit one right over the head of the third baseman. It's going to be a single, and Virginia High in business. A base hit for Devin Lathrop, and now 2 runners on for Ollie Foy.
It was a nice piece of timely hitting there to move the base runner and survive there with getting out of that with only 1 out.
Went the other way with it, and now runners on first and second with 1 out in the bottom of the third. Bearcats trail 5-1. First pitch to Foy misses up high. We bragged on Ollie all year long, not only his production, but just his effort that he gives on the field. No matter what he's doing, he's hustling. 1-0 pitch to Foy. Skips in away from the catcher. He'll lose it, which allows Davidson and Lathrop to move up 90 feet. So a huge opportunity here in the bottom of the third. A base hit could score 2 runs, and it looks like John Battle's going to take a timeout and chat on the mound with Porter Gobble.
Kris,
Go ahead.
Put me on the spot for the first Virginia High mound meeting. What do you think's being said here?
Well, you've got a 4-run lead, And Gobble's, he's thrown pretty well. I mean, we saw that evident in the last inning where he had a 4-pitch inning. He's kind of grooving a little bit, but look, anytime you give up a walk to the leadoff man, you're in dangerous territory. Those are the better hitters are up at the top of the order. But at the end of the day, you've got to pitch like you've got a 4-run lead here. This is just to settle me down. You got this. You're the man. Go do what you do. Don't worry too much about the circumstances around you. Focus on your hitters, and we're going to be all right. So, meeting is done on the mound. It's 2-0. And sometimes those mound meetings, a pitching coach will see something mechanically that they'll want to chat about. But for the most part, it's motivational. 2-0 from Gobble. And it misses down low to Ollie Foy. 3-0. Bearcats a pitch away from loading the bases in front of Cody Griffith, who's on deck. 3-0 from Gobble. That one called strike. No way Foy was swinging at that 3-0 pitch. Big opportunity in the ball game for Virginia High. Here's the 3-1 from Gobble. Foy grounds one to second. That'll score at least one run. As now it's thrown to first. Foy is out, but it will be an RBI ground out for Foy. Nice play by Ratliff on the backhand to Hankins. It's 5-2.
You talked earlier about Foy showing hustle. He was digging, and that was evident by after he touched the base. He was so far ahead of himself on his feet. He was almost to the bullpen out there trying to recover and not slide head first.
So Davidson scores on the ground ball to second, Lathrop up to third, and it's 5-2 Trojans. Cody Griffith will hit with Lathrop at third now. First pitch skips in. Nice block by Sturgill to save a run. And it's 1-0 to Griffith, who had the RBI single. He drove in Davidson in the bottom of the first inning. The 1-0 to Griffith. Down and in as Griffith moves his foot out of the way. 2-0. Gobble in the windup with the runner Lathrop at third base. 2-0 pitch. And now Gobble suddenly struggling with control. He went 3-0 to Foy before the ground out. Now 3-0 to Griffith. Here's the 3-0 from Gobble. And there's the obligatory strike call on 3-0. Cooper McVeigh is on deck. He represents the tying run here in the bottom of the third. He hopes for a chance to hit in the inning. 3-1 from Gobble. Breaking ball for a strike. So shows some confidence in that pitch on 3-1. And now 3-2. Big pitch here. There's a chance for Gobble to get out of this inning with only allowing one run. He shook off his catcher. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball fouled. You think Gobble was wanting to challenge Griffith with the breaker that time, and he fouled it towards Battle's dugout. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 5-2 our score in the bottom of the third. 2 outs, runner at third. Cody Griffith, the hitter. The payoff. Griffith lines one to right. It's down for a base hit. And that will be an RBI single as Lathrop comes in to score. Cody Griffith, have yourself a day. It's 5-3.
This team's called the Bearcats for a reason because they keep finding a way to claw back into these games, and they are making it exciting here in the bottom of the third.
How long have you been waiting to use that one?
Quite a while. We like puns here on the broadcast, so.
Lots and lots of puns. What was interesting, though, on that particular play is that ball was hit so sharply to Odom in right field. It was a one-hopper. Odom came up ready to fire to first base, but Hankins was not paying attention. If Hankins had been on the base, I think it could have been maybe a close play at first. Not saying they could have gotten Griffith, but something to keep in mind. First pitch to Cooper McVeigh. I think that's the first pitch we've seen him chase out of the zone this season.
That was a rare chase by Cooper McVeigh.
McVeigh went down to a knee on a pitch that was in the dirt. It's 0-1.
Gave it effort, though.
No matter what happens the rest of this inning, a strong inning as the Bearcats have scored 2 already, as the 0-1 in there for strike 2. 5-3 our score. Battle out in front, bottom of the third inning with 2 outs. Runner at first, Cooper McVeigh, the hitter. Pitch from Gobble. Misses off the plate. McVeigh showing that good eye to take the pitch on 0-2. One ball, 2 strikes. McVeigh fouls that one out of play, and we'll do it again. Coach Moore told me earlier this week that one of the things he really appreciates about McVeigh is how many pitches he sees in each at-bat. He really works the count and makes life hard for opposing pitchers. 1-2 from Gobble. That one outside and low. Again, another good block behind the plate. Been a good night for Caden Sturgill back there for Battle. He's doing a good job using his body to block those pitches in the dirt. 2-2 to Cooper McVeigh is on the way. And McVeigh took strike 3 looking. A rare strikeout looking for McVeigh. But Virginia High scores 2 runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and they've cut it to a 5-3 ball game. We'll be back with the 4th when we return. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Radio Network.